Hi, and welcome once again to Understand Your Child. I'm Shola Alabi, and in today's video, I will be following on from the last video that I shared my experience when my daughter had her first parents' evening when she was in reception. I did talk about the first 3 lessons that I learned during that experience. I will just recap on these 3 lessons and move on straight on to the 4th lesson. And the first lesson that I learned was being consistent. Like I said in the video, I sat down with my daughter every evening and we'd walk through the writing frames to improve her writing the letters and the numbers properly. The second lesson that I learned from this experience was my involvement as a parent. I'd always say one of the most important things that we could actually give our children is to be involved with their learning. So sitting with her, walking through this as well, showed that I was involved. I got involved. And the 3rd lesson I spoke about in the last video was that the little things really matter. I was working with her through her reading skills, getting through the addition, the subtraction, the multiplication skills, and just leaving the correct forming of her letters and her numbers. So we had to put a stop to that, and we'd had to walk through the correct formation of her letters and her numbers. The smaller things really do matter. Without the smaller things put in place, then of course, the bigger things will surely suffer. My 4th lesson, which I learned from that experience, which I am talking about today, is the need for early intervention. What do I mean by early intervention? It's just exactly what it means, how it's said. Intervening early enough. Say, for example, with my story, in my case, my daughter had the problem of not writing her letters and forming her numbers properly. So her teacher said to us then that it's not a problem, Mrs. Alabi. There are some of the children who are in the higher end of the infants, which is the year 5 and the year 6 children, that are still having the same problem. I was a little bit uncomfortable about that, so I thought to myself, rather than leave her till she gets to year 5 and year 6, I would start to deal with the situation early enough. And that's what we did, and that's what I did. And I'm sure a lot of us out there can do the same as well. Why do we have to intervene early? One of the reasons why we have to intervene early is it's important to sort out the problem at the early stages. If we do not deal with the problem in the early days, then of course it gets more difficult and it gets trickier to sort out once they get used to the habit. I have a lot of experience of children coming through my centers who have these problems, but we're having to deal with them at a later stage. So I would suggest that the need for early intervention is very crucial. That's it for me from today. If you'd liked what you heard, please give us the thumbs up. If you've got a story as well where you've had to intervene with one situation or the other with your child's learning or anything to do with your child, please feel free to pop that in the comment box. Thank you very much for listening, and hey, it's Shola Alabi once again from Understand Your Child. Until next time, bye.